Good morning, guys. As you can see, I have a new hairdo and a new hair color. I got it cut Friday. I think I got about 12 inches cut off of it. Now, it's been slept on this morning. You know, I'm just keeping it real with you guys. But yeah, I got my hair colored. Maple brown, something like that. So just to try something different. Usually my hair is a lot lighter than this. I am loving it. It's so much easier to handle and also to style. So I'm loving that. But I am starting on the room downstairs. So I wanted to start that vlog and show you the process of that. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what we have started with. So this is the bedroom that is downstairs. It's the guest bedroom, and we have moved all of the furniture. Yeah, Emma's sitting over there looking out the window, barking at everybody. So hopefully nobody walks by while I'm filming this, because she will bark at them. But yeah, we have moved all of the furniture to the center of the bedroom so that I can start painting. I'm getting ready to go around and sand all these areas that we have put spackling on. We took the doors off of the bedroom and the bathroom there because this bathroom has two entrances. It has an entrance from the hallway and an entrance from this bedroom. So, oh, I forgot to take these off. Gotta do that. So took the doors off so I can paint those. In the bedrooms that I have been painting, I have also been painting the insides of the closet the same color because I just think it looks nice. It gives it just a nice, fresh, updated look. So I'm going to be doing that as well. And we did get new blinds to put in here. We already put the new ceiling fan in here. This is the paint that we chose. It's going to be really bright blue. We chose this because this room we are going to theme to Alice in Wonderland. So we thought that this blue was a nice match to Alice's dress. And again, in all of our rooms that we are theming, it's not a heavy theme. It's just subtle nods here and there to what we're going to be theming the rooms to. And you know, as time goes on, we're just going to pick up little things here and there, little knickknacks here and there that are in reference to what we're theming the rooms for. And for those of you wondering, these are textured walls. They're orange peel texture is what people call them. Most of the houses here in Florida have these types of walls. They are good as far as they do hide a lot of imperfections. You do not see the seams. In our house in Southport, we had smooth sheetrock walls, and if there were any imperfections, you saw all of them, and they were cracking in the corners. Any cracks on them, it was very obvious. So these walls are good for hiding imperfections and things like that. So luckily the areas that we have had to patch are mainly around the windows, which you're really not going to notice because we are hanging blinds, and eventually we are going to have curtains hanging over the windows, so it's going to hide all those smooth areas that we have had to spackle. And we had to spackle because there were valances and curtains in some bedrooms hung up when we moved in, and we threw all the, we didn't throw them away, we took them to Goodwill because they just weren't our style. I am by no means a professional, but I will show you the things that I use when I paint. We keep it classy, and instead of spending money on a actual painter's cloth, we use an old sheet. When I'm painting trim, I usually just put the paint in this little cup. As you can tell, it is well used. When I am painting up against trim, I use one of the old vertical blinds that we took down from the windows. I cut it down and I use this to butt up against the trim to paint it. Works well. We bought these Valspar textured roller things. They do really well on these walls. We have only had to put one coat of paint on all the walls that we've painted so far. This is the paint that we have bought. The Valspar Signature High Hiding Paint Plus Primer. I cannot recommend this paint enough. Like I said, we have only had to paint one coat of paint on all the walls we have painted. Has not taken multiple coats. We'll see how it does against this green though. That might be a different story. Of course, we use a roller. This is the paintbrush that I use for trim. As you can tell, it is well used as well. But when you have paint on it, it gives you, of course it flattens, and when you have paint on it, it gives you a nice, clean, crisp line for trim. I use this little thing that you attach to the sides of the paint can to pour. I've had this thing for years and it works awesome. Paint stirrer, paint can opener. I have an extra paintbrush down here just in case I need it. And that's just in there because that's what I use to paint the doors. This is my paint pan. I have also had this for years, but I always buy one of these. I usually get a stack of them, or a whole pack of them, not a stack of them, but a whole pack of them. Has dog hair in it from Emma. And then that way, you know, it's really thin plastic, and then you just throw it away when you're done. Easy peasy. So let's open this paint can and see what we got. Wow. All right, so here we go. We're gonna see how it looks on the wall. Wow. It's gonna be beautiful.
So this is what I'm doing today. We are removing these old, outdated lights. And there's a third one in here, but I've already changed it out. But this is what it's going to look like when it's said and done. So this one looks pretty good. It's already mounted, wired up. Looks good. Time to do the others. And the new lights we bought from IKEA. I guess the name of them, Catarp or Cat Tarp. But they're pretty nice looking lights. They've come packed really well. I have to supply my own wire nuts and stuff, but I think they're like $30 some a piece. And that's good. It's going to be a nice upgrade from that.
So I'm continuing work on this room. I just cleaned these windows. I just have to caulk around the corners. And then after I do that, I can go ahead and start painting the trim.
And this is the finished product with the lights. I think they came out really good. This is the one in the second master, or the upstairs bedroom that we consider a master for guests. And here's the second and third one, which this is kind of going to be our little office area. So the lights look good in here. This is actually a loft, but like I said, we'll probably just make this a little office area. But those lights look good, nice and modern. And then in Tiffany's craft room, I installed one in the closet. And this one is a LED, so no bulbs required. But it looks pretty good. It's nice and bright, modern, goes with the rest. This one we got from Lowe's. The other three we got from IKEA, as I mentioned. And this one here is definitely brighter than the other three, but the other three are a lot bigger and they look better in those other spaces because this closet is a little small.
Ooh. Ah. What are you doing? What are you doing, girl? Looking out at the world. Blinds are finished. I think they look fabulous. I think they look so much better than the vertical blinds that you see all over Florida. So we got everything pretty much moved back into place. I have not made the bed yet because we got a lot of dust and everything, so I kind of want to vacuum this before I put the sheets and everything back on it. Good morning. Again, keeping it real with you, this is what my hair looks like when I sleep on it wet. I just put a little headband in it this morning to keep it out of my face because I am going to be painting today. I will show you what I'm painting in a separate video, but I wanted to give you an update of the Alice in Wonderland themed bedroom downstairs. We still have a little bit to do in here. I have been working on things as I can when I get off of work. Okay, so I finished painting this door. This door is the door that is going to go here. Actually, this door is the door that leads to the bathroom from the hallway. Hi. We did hang up our Alice in Wonderland artwork that we got from Food and Wine Festival. Not this past year. It was probably 3 years ago that we got that. We got that actually when we still lived in North Carolina, and we came down to Festival of the Arts. Sorry about that. So we got this at the Festival of the Arts probably 3 or 4 years ago. I love this artist. I love how it's kind of anime-ish. And then we also have the antique clock that my dad gave us. I thought that would be fitting in here because, you know, there's lots of time elements and clocks, and I'm late for a very important date in Alice in Wonderland. We got the closet doors up. I've had them like this drying just so, I mean, they're dry, but I wanted them to cure a little bit better because when you have the doors closed completely, we're kind of sticking together. The paint was kind of sticking together. The knobs that we bought to go on the closet door, the screws that came with them were not quite long enough, so we had to buy new screws. I am gonna have to paint those because the silver was the only thing we could find. And with us wanting to transfer everything in the house to Aura Bronze, we wanted everything to match. So I'm gonna have to paint the screws Aura Bronze. I still have to make a wreath or something to hang here. I was thinking about making a wreath and maybe putting a lot of Alice in Wonderland elements on it. And this is my little setup to paint the screws that are going to be going on the knobs for the closet door. So I guess I will end this video here for this room transformation. Of course, I will show you the different updates that we do in this room as we do them, and show the completed room as it comes along, because all of these bedrooms that we're transforming, they're going to be a work in progress because we don't have the time right now or the funds. I mean, the funds, money is the biggest part, to be able to completely do the rooms, because I mean, we want to change out bedding, we want to get artwork, different accessories and things like that that go along with the theme of the bedrooms and the rooms that we're doing, and that's just going to take time. So I will end the video here, and we will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our videos, and we will show you more home updates as it comes. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.